Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to our weekend English talk. And before we start, I would like to introduce firstly my school.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, sir. Okay, our school is from Indian Boarding School, especially in Bogor, in Indonesia. Let me introduce myself. My name is Elang Yudhistira. You can call me Elang. And there is one of my friend.
Let me introduce myself. I Izwan Nafis. I'm like Elang too, 9th grade, and then I on class with Elang.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
so today I'm very happy because we have a special guest from India that named Mr. Mansoor. And at this podcast, we can maybe sharing about real stories, culture, and everyday life on different parts of world. Okay, maybe you can start to introduce yourself, Mr.
hello,
Yes, hello.
hello.
Yes, hello.
Okay. So, am I audible?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
yes. I can hear you.
Okay. So, I am Mansoor and I am from India. I completed my post graduation in psychology from Central University of Tamil Nadu, and it is in southern part of India. So, uh, that is it. So, do you
Okay,
want to hear anything else? Okay.
okay. Firstly, I want to ask, uh, this, which part of South India are you from?
I'm specifically from Kerala. Is a
Oh,
southern state of Kerala, India, and
okay, okay.
it's a coastal side.
Okay,
Yes,
Misal.
okay.
And then, where do you think is the biggest difference between life in India and in here or Indonesia? Like the difference of culture, what in Indonesia, and then in India, what is the between of different?
So basically, India is a place where, like, we recognize there are more religions. Like mainly, it is Hinduism. Like is here, situated here. The commonly people are following Hinduism, and Islam and Christianity, Jainism, Buddhism. There are many other specific religions are there. So it is a multicultural, co-religionistic space. So and in India also, on the basis of languages, there are different languages comparing to Indonesia. I think Indonesia have one or two language, as I know. So, but India has more than 30 kind of languages are there, and even it depends on the state. For example, in Kerala we have Malayalam, and our neighbor states have their own languages. But in the northern side, they also have specific as well Hindi or Urdu. So Hindi and Urdu both are almost similar, and based on the regions, the culture will be very different, especially in the terms of food and dressing style and the rituals, even in marriage, etc. So that is a life within the India, but in Indonesia, I guess it will be mostly common, as I know, as per I know.
Okay, and then after that, What do young people in India usually do in their free time? Yes, what like
Uh, in the free time, in our area, we usually go to beaches, like because the beaches are very near to us, our area, and we usually go and with family and visit the like spend time there, or we may like go and like as a cultural or religioustic
yeah,
thing, as we sometimes visit our neighbors or family relatives, etc. So it will increase our bonding between people, like especially it will connect our family or relatives. And we usually the in our area we usually focus on the football sports like games. We usually focus on the cricket and football, and the children or we people, we in our olden days, in our childhood days, we usually used to play daily evening. After coming from the school, we usually used to go to do you know paddy fields, right? There are agricultural lands will be there. We used to uh, take it as a football court, like football, and we used to play football there. And it was a daily core, like it was like a daily core, and that was the one thing we like the teen people are used to engage in as a free time. And but nowadays it is quite different. Yeah, because do you know that after post covid era, the use of phone, social media, everything is increasing. So so people are mostly going like staying inside of home and using the phone, like engaging in games like mobile games and social media. They are using that, so they are spending their free time in these things. But the I think before 2015, 19, 18, that period was so like it was not like this. It was from totally. It was a good. I think it was a good thing to connect with the friends in our native area, and it was so much enjoyable. But today, the connections are very less because the people, especially the small children, they are they are using more time, the much time in the phones rather than playing outside. And also the area, like rural area, urban area, both are also different. In urban areas, these kind of things will be very, the connections will be very less, I guess, I think. And it will be because the people are staying in the flats, single room. They may not having connection with the neighbors and all, because they are new people, and they can't go outside or play within their own area. These opportunities are not available in urban sector, but in rural sector it is because there are in rural sector it will be very uh, there will be a neighborhood, and very non people will be there with like within our place. And yeah, so people go for a games or on any common activities together. They do social service, etc. So these are the functioning in the current and old time. That is I just compared with that when you asked about the free time.
So I would like to ask, what Indian culture do you think is often misunderstood by people from other countries? Because mostly we know India from media social, but we know about the real one. So, what is the Indian culture that you think is often misunderstood by people from other countries?
Mm, in India, the one thing is like English issue. Only some people like know the English language, but the people like the shop people, like the persons who are selling the things like chai. Do you know? No, sorry. Uh, Tea sellers or like that grocery shops. They might not be knowing the English language, but we use some English. Sorry, English terms within our like language system. For example, we use bus for bus. There is no other term in specifically in the language. It is there, but we are commonly using bus stop, and petrol and petrol pump like that. And the another thing is it's about the food. I think a foreigner should taste the food cuisine uh, in the all over areas of the India, because it the food is so different as based on the regions. In Kerala, we have different kind of food is there, but in the part of Delhi, the northern part, it is so different, and the west, eastern, northeastern part, that is also a different. So you should, I think, I recommend you to taste every food system because it is a part of culture.
Okay, Mister. I would like ask you about the sport before. Is uh, in India what the most sport, the popular one?
Hello,
What
can
the
you
sport
repeat the
is?
question?
Okay, in India is what sport is popular in India? Like the most popular in India, what is sport?
In our area, the south, like in Kerala, we focus on the football, that kind of football game. And but in the northern part, in they are focusing like they are a very high fan of the. There are the people are mostly fan of the cricket, and India is very like in high level in the cricket because they won the recent tournaments and all. But as like for me, I chose football than cricket. Like our area is fully occupied with the football games and all, but we also plays like it's a multi like we used to play every games. For example, we usually play football. Other than that, we play cricket and badminton and other local games are there. Like it's cultural thing. Like, do
Then
you
I
know
will.
the isn't it? I forgot its name.
And then I will ask about, do you have a favorite sport or team in football?
Favorite? Do you can you repeat the question?
Okay. Maybe in you there is like, do you have any favorite sport or team in football?
Favorite sport?
Yes, like favorite sport and or team in football.
Team. Yeah, I have. In the club, like I'm a fan of Real Madrid. It's a Spanish club.
Yeah, same, same.
Yeah. Uh, and in the international level, I like initially I may change the team because of if I likes their tactics and all. I may, like, for example, the last year, 1 year ago, I was a fan of Spain because I liked their tactics. And currently I didn't like, I should wait for the World Cup to choose the team because every tactical gameplays are very beautiful. So I will be impressed with that. So I will choose. But for in club football, I chose Real Madrid as a permanent.
Hala Madrid.
Okay, so I would like us in India, we from Indonesia or maybe from another country, we know like the base for cricket it was in India. Uh, is cricket really as big as people say in India, or and why do people love it so much? And as we know, India has won the cricket World Cup, right? Before. Hello, sir.
Can you repeat the question because there was a connection
Okay.
issue was like stuck.
I would like to ask, is cricket really as big as people say in India? And why do people love it so much? Because as we know, India was won the cricket World Cup, right? The last World Cup cricket.
No, because it might be. I think it is because the publicity and the governmental support because the Indian government is like sports ministry is giving more priority to sport like the cricket rather than the football. The current news report is also saying like that. They are spending more money for the Indian Premier League, like let's say cricket league, but meanwhile they are giving like less fund for the football league, and I think it is like that. Uh, the governmental support initially for cricket also the support was very less, and after 1990s I guess 1980s or 90s they won a World Cup with their own effort by spending their own money. Like there is a history. Kabil Dev, do you know Kabil Dev? Kabil Dev was a Indian cricketer. So during his time, they earned a World Cup. After that, the government started to uh, develop, like improve the cricket. So, but meanwhile, the football is exist like this, like without any. Even the league has like it previously it was suspended because of the lack of support, but now they changed the uh, means they changed the plan like tournament plan and all, so to reduce the cost and all. So that is, I think that is the reason the governmental support is very necessary for one sport to grow in a country. And the culture also is another factor because for example if we are living in a specific group, like there is a psychological concept named I forgot its name, but it's a thing like the one the if there is a 10 people in the group, and if 6 or 7 people are following one, like for example a football cricket, and the other 4 people, they have a tendency to adapt the cricket as their own favorite sport, because it is a human tendency to uh, but yeah, to follow what others are doing. So if it is a existing a particular culture, like if the there are people who are favorite favorable towards the cricket, the others also, the upcoming generation also tended to follow that people, like because they are learning or learning information, they are learning how to play from that neighborhood or that society. So that is why northern part is very their favorite sport is very cricket. That is what I am thinking.
Okay. After we talking about sports, I would like to change the segment about food. So, what is the most favorite food in India?
um, that is I told you right before, because it is up to the areas. Because in Kerala we love different kind of food, but it might be not available in the other parts. And for them, they will be like they will be liking their own cultural foods. Like for example, in the even in veg and non-veg, there are various combos are there. Uh, in Kerala, we like it's a there is a sadhya. There is a food called sadhya. It has rice and curry will be there, and side dishes. There are so many side dishes will be there, but it is a cultural food. Means there was a festival called Onam. So we usually uh, make this and uh, during the time of Onam. It is a celebration happen in once in a year. So from that we used to we used to make the sadhya, and you can find in the Google as well that photo. It's photo. So that is the one thing for vegetarian people, that might be the favorite food. But for non-vegetarian, there are various Arabian foods are there here in Kerala, like mandi, like and kabsa kind of things. And there are new varieties are there, especially, and shawarma, alfam. These are chicken items. And in while going to the northern part, it is so different, because they have a even there are a food called biryani, that is also different, like even in making it is all different. So in northern part they use roti, uh, they eat less rice and more rotis, but in Kerala we prefer rice food rather than rotis and all. The roti, it's a kind of bread item, and even the masala, like the mixture, the ingredients that adding to the food is different. And
Okay. And then I will talk about education in India. How is the education system in India, and it very competitive?
It's not competitive. Even for India, like our people, the government is giving free education till 12th standard. That is a great contribution from the governmental side. And even we learned to speak English through that, because English medium sections are specifically here other than the uh, regional language. Because in Kerala there is a two section. One is English medium, one is Malayalam medium. So in Malayalam medium, the textbooks and the teaching, like instructions and everything, will be in Malayalam. So meanwhile, there are English sections are there. So English medium section. In English medium sections, the even textbook will be in English language. So that is the one thing we know English very well, because even I think in the LKG, kindergarten level, we teach us the English, even the basic alphabets and all, everything. So gradually it will help to improve the English proficiency. After that, the graduation, undergraduation, a bachelor's, I mean. So it will be no, it is not quite a costly thing, because even governmental scholarships, and in Kerala, the state government, the federal government is giving support to the minority uh, sections, and yeah, for those who are financially unstable, they will get the scholarships to study. That much contribution is there from the governmental side. So until 12th standard, it is free education. So everyone can study without any like without giving any financial contributions. And after that, even mostly people are choosing the degree, because currently the unemployment is very high. So the competition is very high in the job sector. So the job sector, they are focusing on the highly qualified candidates. So for highly qualified candidates, they need more education, like doctor, PhD level things. So even the postgraduate students are unemployed nowadays, and that much competition is there, because people are studying more than undergraduation, uh, and that's the scholarships also available for Indians and all. Uh, so that will help us to study better. Hello.